What is up? What is cracking, collective? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals. I'm busy back, babies. Just to give a message, to give a word, to tell a story. Remember, this message, this word, this story may not resonate with you at all. But if you like, yo, Ash, that was me back in the day, I can resonate with you back in the day. Make sure you hit the like button. Or if you're like, man, Ash, that's what I'm going through right now, I can resonate with you right now, make sure you hit the like button. But in this message, in this story, in this word, it's about somebody that has been just trying and trying and trying and trying to live in their environment. They have been trying so hard to maybe succeed in their environment. They maybe have been trying to fit in their environment. They may have been for years and years and years just be successful in this environment. Who I'm talking to, now this might be you, right? But whoever I'm talking to, you have maybe lived in this environment your whole life. And maybe you feel so misplaced in this environment, or felt so misplaced in this environment your whole life. And some may enjoy the environment, right? But you like, man, I wonder what else is outside of this environment. I wonder what else is outside of these feelings. What else is outside of these walls? For some of y'all may even feel like where y'all are at is like an enclosed wall. You know what I mean? And maybe some of y'all, anytime somebody asks you, like, man, are you okay? How you doing? Are you all right? And all you can say is, right? Like nothing else can come out of your mouth but you can't even express how you feel because you will get looked at differently. Like, matter of fact, I won't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Matter of fact, I should just be quiet. Matter of fact, I should just leave it alone. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? My plans that I have, maybe I should just keep them to myself because how I feel about my environment or how I feel about certain things. Just certain people in my environment wouldn't understand me. So those that I'm talking to, y'all may feel so misplaced or outside of y'all environment. You may even feel like you are being watched inside of your environment. You may even feel like everybody in your environment might be hypnotized in some type of way. Or you like, man, is it just me or are these people hypnotized in some type of way? And I feel like it's just not right now, those that I'm talking to. Those that I'm talking to your whole life, when you look back at your childhood, when you look back at when you were a kid sitting in the classroom, you're just like, man, am I so different? Am I intoxicated? Am I the one that's wrong? Like, is this the sweetest thing that can ever come from this? Is this the best that I can ever do? Is this the best that we could ever do? Is this the best environment that I could ever be around or in? Is this the best? And some of y'all that I'm talking to, when y'all were growing up, y'all just never said anything. Even as adults now, you just never say anything. If somebody asks who you were when you were a kid, you just like, look, man, anybody will tell you that kid just never said anything. That kid have always felt like they were placed in a environment that they wasn't supposed to be placed in, or that kid has always felt like, man, what am I in the middle of? God, where did you put me in the middle of this environment that I have never been in? You know, it's like how you feel like, yeah, I'm here, but I really don't supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like somebody going to jail for something that they never did wrong, something that they never did, something that was false upon them, and they just sitting in a jail cell like, man, God, why would you put me in this predicament, in this situation? And I don't even supposed to be in this predicament or this situation. And some of us has been just so locked in, or felt so caged in, or felt like, man, this environment is the only thing that I'll ever know. This environment around these people will be the only thing that I'll ever know. This is the sweetest that it'll ever get. And what's the sweetest? It's just pain. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't have to be saying ah. Sometimes you could be saying ah. Like, man, it hurts. The pain hurts. It hurts being around this certain environment or having to go through these certain things. Those people that I'm talking to, y'all feel like, man, it gets kind of crazy when I'm in these certain environments. But you still keep going. You still keep believing that, man, maybe this can turn into the sweetest thing I've ever known. Or maybe I'm meant to do something here that can turn into the sweetest thing that I've ever known. Or turn something into the sweetest thing that I would never, ever, ever even thought of or known. Maybe I was put in this environment to go from soft to hard, or go from hard to soft, or maybe to teach somebody else how to do that. Those that I'm talking to, you may even feel like it's just some causes and effects to just by being yourself in this certain environment. Some may say, man, why wouldn't you like being in this environment? Why wouldn't you like being here? Why are you mad here? You should be happy here. This is the sweetest. Isn't this life the sweetest? Isn't what you're doing, isn't who you being is the sweetest thing? Doesn't it taste so sweet? Whole time you like, man, like physically, mentally, emotionally, all these, you have been stabbed in this environment. You have been hurt in this environment. You have been struggling in this environment. You have been trying to recover in this environment. You maybe have been called self-absorbed in this environment. You maybe have been called conceited in this environment. You maybe have been called egotistical in this environment. You maybe have just been called a lot of things in this certain environment. And maybe at one point in time, this environment, this place, this person, this thing, whatever it is, right? Because the environment can be a place. Inside or the outside, inside of you or the outside. And you like, man, at one point in time, this person, this place, this thing, this environment meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me. It was the sweetest thing that I've ever known. He was the sweetest thing I've ever known. She was the sweetest thing I've ever known. It was the sweetest thing I've ever known. They was the sweetest thing I've ever known. And maybe some of the sweetest things that you ever known was pain. And for some of y'all, how y'all feel is like, yo, man, pain is the sweetest thing I've ever known. Or it doesn't get any better. It just feels like, oh man, it's a little bit less of pain. Oh wow, that didn't hurt that much. That wasn't that much pain. But those that I'm talking to, y'all expect pain. And of course, this wouldn't be healthy, right? And of course, anybody else would say, like, man, that's not healthy. Of all your life, you feel like you only experience pain. Or you just feel like all your life, you just like, yo, is this the only thing that we have in life is pain? Is this the only thing that we have in life is us being lied to? Him lying to her, she lying to he, me lying to thee, me lying within me lying within me lying within me. Meaning me being by myself. Is that the only thing that I'm meant to be? I'm just here with me. And for some of us, we just need to be within thee, lying within thee, so we can see. But sometimes being within you is the sweetest thing that you've ever known. And for some of y'all have tried to be in this environment, to be around a person, place, thing. And you're just like, look, I'm best when I'm just within me. I'm best when I'm just by myself with me. And I feel like those that I'm talking to right now that find themselves being caught up within themselves, notice that they have many different hats. They might be talented at many different things. They may just start to find themselves like, look, I find talent within this thing. I find talent within that thing. Or I can just simply be myself and find out multi-levels of talents within me. And sometimes people that have multi-talents, others don't want them to find out they multi-talents that they do have. Or wanted to keep them in this environment that feels like the sweetest thing they ever known. And maybe some of y'all can only escape when you are just working on your talents, or when you are doing your talents and like, man, I hope that one day these talents is used for something. I hope that I can help somebody with these talents. I hope that somebody can feel me, understand me with these talents. I'm hoping that one day somebody can use these talents. I'm hoping that one day somebody can use these words. I'm hoping that somebody can use my pain. I'm hoping somebody can use my pain. So maybe if I couldn't get away, that they could get away. If I couldn't escape, maybe they could escape. If I couldn't be strong, that they can be strong just by hearing my strength. Maybe they can find somebody that can just realize that it's a bond. It's a strong bond with the pain and the sweetest things that you've ever known. The sweetest pain that you've ever known.